A tough day for Republicans on Capitol Hill Tuesday. In the House, a GOP effort to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas failed. Shortly after, a bill to provide aid to Israel also died. Meanwhile, Republican senators are pulling out of a bipartisan deal to overhaul immigration. CBN's George Thomas reports.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 216. The resolution is not adopted.
Attempts by House Republicans to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas failed by just 2 votes, with 4 Republicans siding with all Democrats. The GOP accusing Mayorkas of willfully refusing to stop migrants from entering the country illegally, resulting in record numbers of crossings, nearly 250,000 in December alone.
The Secretary of Homeland Security has blatantly ignored the laws of the United States he is charged to faithfully execute. He has done so with reckless abandon.
Democrats saying this is essentially a policy dispute and doesn't rise to the level of high crimes or misdemeanors. It would have been the first time in the nation's history that a sitting cabinet official was impeached.
Impeachment is one of the most solemn, serious, somber things that we can do in this body. It's not something that ought to get thrown around lightly or invoked when you disagree with someone, or you don't like their policies, or you think they're doing a bad job.
Speaker Johnson reportedly plans to bring up the measure again. Meanwhile, in the Senate, a bipartisan bill to overhaul immigration policy is likely to fail.
It looks to me and to most of our members as if we have no real chance here to make a law.
President Biden blamed former President Donald Trump for sinking the measure, which included ongoing funding for war aid to Ukraine and Israel.
Donald Trump thinks it's bad for him politically. Therefore, he doesn't, even though it helps the country, he's not for it. He'd rather weaponize this issue than actually solve it.
Trump and GOP conservatives argued the bill didn't go enough to tackle immigration and criticized the Ukraine aid package as wasteful. Shortly after GOP House efforts to impeach Mayorkas failed, Speaker Mike Johnson tried to bring a separate bill to provide funding for Israel. That bill also failed. George Thomas, CBN News.